Understanding how tracking works at a technical level is genuinely useful, even if you're not an engineer. It helps you diagnose measurement problems, have more productive conversations with technical teams, and build trust in your data. In the last module, we talked about what to measure. In this module, we're going to talk about how it gets measured. The infrastructure of measurement pixels, tags, SDKs, and servers is the plumbing that makes the whole reporting system work. Every action a user takes in relation to an ad is a trackable event. The infrastructure for tracking these events, pixels, tags, SDKs, is what makes digital advertising measurable and accountable. Tracking pixels. A pixel is a tiny, invisible image, literally 1 pixel by 1 pixel, embedded in a web page, email, or ad. When the page loads, the pixel triggers a request to a server. That request carries information. What page was loaded, at what time, from what device, with what user identifier. JavaScript tags. These are code snippets placed on web pages that can capture much richer interaction data than a pixel. JavaScript can track mouse movements, scroll depth, time on page, what users hover over, form interactions. Google Tag Manager is the most common way publishers manage their JavaScript tags without requiring developer involvement every time. SDKs for mobile. In mobile apps, JavaScript doesn't work the same way. Instead, apps integrate software development kits, SDKs, from advertising and analytics platforms. Server-side tracking. Rather than relying on the user's browser to fire tracking calls, server-side tracking moves the tracking logic to the advertiser's or publisher's server. When a user completes a purchase, instead of a pixel firing in the browser, the server directly notifies the ad platform. This approach is more reliable, it isn't blocked by ad blockers, and more privacy-friendly, because less data is exposed to the browser. Impression tracking sounds simple but has many nuances. Served impressions over count. Viewable impressions are more meaningful. The industry has pushed hard to standardize on viewability metrics. When a user visits a web page that has an ad placement, here's the sequence of events. Step 1. The ad tag is called. I need an ad for this placement. Step 2. The ad is served. Step 3. The pixel fires. Step 4. Viewability is measured. If it was, a viewable impression is recorded. Step 5. All this data is recorded in reporting systems. Click tracking and conversion tracking together form the backbone of performance advertising. The key challenge is attribution. Which ad in a multi-touch journey deserves credit for the final conversion? Click tracking. When an advertiser wants to measure clicks, they use tracking URLs. Instead of the ad's click destination being the advertiser's website directly, it routes through a tracking URL. A URL on the ad server or analytics platform that logs the click and then redirects the user to the final destination. The whole redirect happens in milliseconds. The user doesn't notice. The conversion tracking flow works like this. First, the advertiser defines conversion goals in their ad platform. Second, the conversion tag is placed on the confirmation page. Third, a user clicks an ad, lands on the website, navigates through, and completes the purchase. Fourth, the confirmation page loads, the conversion pixel fires, and the conversion event is sent to the ad platform. Fifth, the platform uses an attribution model to assign credit to the ad or ads that influence the conversion. That fifth step, attribution, is where it gets complex, and we have a dedicated section on it coming up next. Attribution is one of the hardest problems in digital advertising. The right model depends on your business. First-touch attribution gives all the credit to the first interaction. Last-touch attribution gives all the credit to the final interaction before conversion. Linear attribution distributes credit equally across all touchpoints. Time decay attribution gives more credit to touchpoints closer to the conversion and less to earlier touchpoints. Data-driven attribution uses machine learning to analyze actual conversion paths and assign credit based on each touchpoint's measured contribution to conversion probability. Data-driven attribution is the gold standard but requires significant data volume. Many brands still default to last click despite its well-known bias. That wraps up Module 5. Let's quickly recap what we covered. Introduction to event tracking, impression tracking, click, and conversion tracking attribution models.